Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. It is the year 958. The Byzantine Empire and Benevento bravely push into North Africa here, driving back the Muslim forces. The rest of Christendom, however, need to get their act together. On the throne of Benevento, King Matt, at the age of 62, getting on in years, though he does have a fine heir in Jebediah lined up, ready to take over on the event of his death. So with the kingdom looking in good stead, it's underway. Absolutely no idea what I was doing. That's what happens if you have a weekend off. I think I had optimistically said I was going to try and grab this bit of jaw datted here, not realising it was part of this great conglomeration of states, so we shall avoid that. And instead of conquering Africa, we'll train a horse. A renowned trainer has approached me after hearing rumours of my mighty mare Xanthos. All I ask is a small compensation. Stronger, swifter, endurance. More swift. Lead the charge into battle, young Matt. Duke Philip converted to a Lollardy. I don't really care. I've had a brief look at this. I don't think there's any way to actually remove notifications like you could in Crusader Kings 2. I don't care if some French duke converts to Lollardy. The Blade of St. George. I have seen heathens fight. I know with what great viciousness they strike down the faithful. In the name of St. George, I will stand against them. Gain the trait Holy Warrior. Fantastic. The prawn is converted to Lollardy. No, you don't, prawn. My faith is too strong to be swayed. We're going to have to imprison prawn. We can't have heretics in the land. Where are you, prawn? Going like the barony or something? There you are. We'll try to imprison him. So the traitorous prawn has risen up against the rightful king. Let us raise the armies and crush him. This rebellion will not go unpunished, prawn. Alright, wait for our army to fill and we'll march south. Prawn's forces are no challenge. Prince Herbert has died. So we're going to chase him down. He's going to try and defend the mountains, but you can't run from us, prawn. Good, and then let's seize down the barony here. We have your evil chaplain who has obviously led you astray. Can we demand conversion from here? We cannot. There we go. Good, convert back. Farewell, Lambert. Hey, a new martial perk. Let's grab enduring hardship. Now, to be fair, I have no idea what we were actually doing. We had some titles that could be created. Apulia and Salerno. Mental break. Matt stressed once more. We gotta punch someone gaining irritable. Or chat to Failberry. Let's chat to Failberry. Alright, so we could create the Duchy of Apulia and Salerno. Ah, the wife's fallen as well. I hope you find peace, Emma. Oh, that stressed us right out. We need a nice, relaxing wife. Isabeau, the French giant. The Duchy of Anjou is a good ally to have for the future. Let's send that. And wonderful. How strong is the Duke of Anjou? He's got nearly 2,000 troops. And a good block of land there. Lovely. Right, the siege down here, about to wrap up. Into the dungeons, prawn. There we go, we'll convert him back by force. Well done. What I would like to do is expand our holdings a bit. Costs us 500 cash. We get a new town up. And I think I had a look at this. We needed a town to build another castle. Which would be good. So it's going to cost us 1,000 cash. Hopefully the Pope wants to chip in with some Pope dollars for us. Cunibert, our grandson, not in line to inherit by the look of these. So let's just send him away. The Welf family, quite well renowned. This will get us, I think it's 200 prestige. She gets 400, that's fine. Keep raking in prestige for the family here. Excellent. Prince Jebediah has been taken prisoner by Beachy, as has my granddaughter. Beachy. We cannot seem to free Jebediah from prison here. Let's try and start a scheme to sway Beachy. We no longer have an alliance with Jebediah. Beachy has stolen his lands. Disgraceful. Stand down the armies. Oh no, and Matt, the age of 64, has died. King Jebediah ascends to the throne. Having mastered many skills, he is sure to be admired. Jebediah focusing on the intrigue tree and the seducer. Let's actually go with the temptation focus here. Take the bonus to fertility and try and grow the family a bit. We also have a new Archbishop, Levoslav, who endorses us. We do need a steward, a chancellor, and a spymaster. In the chancellor role, there can only be a prince construct. For the rank of steward, Beachy wants a seat on the council. Even that's not going to placate him, is it? We'll do it anyway. No, we won't. I'm going to put Stephanus here. I don't trust Naples either. But, he's a little less unruly than Beachy. And Duke Failberry of Sardinia is nowhere near as good as Princess Emma, but I trust Failberry to run interference for me. Very nice. So Jebediah here, compassionate, arrogant, arbitrary, a trickster with 3 children, Deacon Ivory, who died early on. And we should rename these daughters then. Let's rename you. Girls, who we got? We got A. Maya. Interesting having both the same name. Not very creative as old Jebediah. And Darkstar. We can lawfully imprison Prince Beachy, a known criminal who declared war and attempted to arrest you and succeeded. Let us punish Beachy. Declare war there. Let's raise up the army. It seems there is no recourse for this dispute other than for the battle. Oh no! Oh, it's angry Jebediah. You might be a king, but you're also an obnoxious boor. Emma, trying to put Jebediah in his place, but he's not having it. Wow. Disgusting. 3,000 troops backing up Beachy here. Do we have any allies we can call in? Does not look like it. Our only hope is to fight the army. Is Beachy leading the army? What are you doing? Located in Pomorgi, so you're not even leading troops. We might be able to come over and sack your city quickly. Go on, army, get it together, get to sea. We've got to get this done before his allies down here come in. Actually, that's a traitorous bit of land as well. I'll unpause the game. That does make the armies move a bit swifter. What a disaster. Beachy, where'd you get all these allies from? Cannot believe there's an alliance there. Disgusting. So Beachy is still at home, is he? He is. Come on, army, get over there. Benevento under siege. Beachy has enough troops there to siege it down, does he? I should have thought we had more defenders than that. Sort of a race here to see who's going to win. Yeah, no, he can't progress the siege. Not enough troops, that's fine. Well, we have enough, and we really got to crack through here and hopefully capture the evil Beachy. To the brooding King Jebediah, we've been burdened with your oppressive laws for far too long. Tax break for 10 years, or a peasant war? It'll be easy to finish off once we finish off Beachy here. Ever. Rally the troops. Yeah, it's just 300 in that army there. Come on, we really got to crack through the siege. Empty council position. Duke Failberry the second. Good. I'm waiting for this fella's mighty army to come strolling up the coast toward us. Tawny troubles. As king, I have been obliged to attend a local sparring tournament. It's quite weird that we get this while at war with him. Let's throw Beachy in the horse trough. Alright, so the peasant army not managing anything. Duke Aymar taken prisoner by King Louis. That's totally fine, they can fight amongst themselves. The wife, pregnant, Queen Emma bearing a child. Feels like a man. Surely, a male child. Good, let's sail across here and try and pick up the armies of Beachy. Holy War for Tunis! Jebediah coming under fire. That's really not what we need. I think he's trying to grab both of those territories there. Beachy, look what you've done to me. You've risen up, the peasants have risen up, the rule of Jebediah, off to a rough start. Alright, there's an enemy joining the war, Wali Murad. Okay, we really need to get Beachy under control. That'll give us access to a few more troops as well. Beachy sulking, if he can't rule the kingdom, no one shall. Gonna burn the entire kingdom down. Oh wait, we've got more things to worry about here. Let's get into the mountains. Catch him and destroy him. Really glad his ally didn't come in there. Beachy abandoned at the last minute by a traitorous friend. Which is good to see. Oh, finish off the war, damn you. Keep chasing them. Ah, there it is. Ticked up. Right, Beachy imprisoned. Fantastic. Let's go after these peasants here who have risen up as well. Right, my daughter, another daughter. We haven't had an Evelyn in any position of power. Right, so you were the traitorous rebellion leader. Let's execute you. Beachy, renounce your claims on the throne. And we'll keep her locked up. Farewell, Prince Beachy. Quickly assemble the army. We've got to stroll down here. Before we do, can we raise up any more troops now that we've freed up some soldiers? One. Right, let's get into Naples here, all of you. Alright, so unshackled lust or smooth operator. Smooth operator. That sounds like a Jebediah. And I don't think we've got enough piety to hire out any Knights Templar or anything, do we? Oh. Oh, well out of our piety. Right, merge up troops and let's get sailing. We want to come down here and land at Mardia. And then we will march south to fight this army. Oh, we're actually up against that bloke there. And his ally. Get an ally, I don't know where his ally's gone. Clearly cannot be anyone of import if they are not on the map already. Nine issues. Let's get some Pope cash while we can. And we will save that just in case we need mercenaries or something, but we should be fine. We have 650 more men than them. Oh, there we go. We've scared them off. They weren't able to finish the siege there. And we've caught them before they could escape our lands. The Battle of Mardia here looks set to be won. Breed has wounded Wali Murad. Well done, Breed. We have captured Wali Murad. I think he was the ally, so I don't know where their main force is, if it's not them. Chase the army down and make our way towards Labda. Right, he's going to make his way across the lands. They do have access to a holy order now, the Ashari. We are going to catch his army and give them another beating before they get to sea. Superb. The teacher, I've noticed your interest in the arts of subterfuge, my lord. I might be able to help you. My cousin, who is in prison, wants to teach me. She is quite good. Lead the way. Teach us. And there it is. The Holy War has ended. Pays 177 cash. Very nice. Very nice. Let's stand down the army. Up to 500 cash. Yeah, we might be able to fulfill Matt's plans and build a new city here in Benevento. Oh, 4 years to build a town. That's fine. We could actually have our councillor. Count Stephanus, are you? You are helping out in the province with building and things. That's helping build time, which is very good. The breed. Organising. I want you to train the commanders. I think our commanders are actually pretty poor. And we still have a Beachy there. He's given up his claims on the kingdom, which is fantastic. Does he hate us a little less now that he's not a claimant? No. No, arbitrary, ambitious, wants a council seat. We've not ruled long enough. Catholicism is in disarray. Just versus arbitrary, he's revolted, attempted arrest, forced to renounce claims, and a rival. I don't think we're going to be making friends with Beachy anytime soon. Actually, does Beachy have a solid heir? He does. There's another Beachy. A 25-year-old insane zealot. So I think the Beachy's going to be rather a troublesome line going forward, which is always good. You must have things going wildly. We're going to ransom Wali Murad here for $30. We can lawfully imprison Anastasia, the blind adulterer. Has she got the pox? Oh, she's got scales. Try to imprison her. Yes. It's in my dungeons. She's married to the cousin. Can we then ransom her? No. No, he doesn't want her back. We can convert her, though, to Catholicism, get rid of this filthy orthodoxy she's picked up. Farewell, Anastasia. So, continuing to build the realm here and defend our lands. The culture's discovered... Oh, we were getting household soldiers here, that's what I'm wanting. And then what we might look at grabbing next, I wanted manorialism here for some of the bigger buildings, but we should also look to royal prerogative for higher crown authority, and perhaps hereditary rule for some new partition laws. Could come in handy, seeing as Jebediah refuses to have a son. We are short only one knight at the moment, that's alright. For months, Pandolfo, Count Stephanus' bishop, has been digging up spurious contracts. Stop that, Count Stephanus. Alright, there's a couple of people in the realm with titles. So where is your claim? It's on. I'll just click on this. No. How do I see what claims you have? The Duchy of Poitou, which is way up there. For months, Robard, Count Philip's bishop, has been digging up spurious contracts. Stop it, you lot. Don't really want to march all the way across France to push those claims. And you, sir. Your claims are... somewhere in Bulgaria. I'm not going to bother with those either. That's too far away. You lost 20 opinion of Duke Failberry as he loses some secret documents. Who are you rebelling against? This is Prawn. He's attacking Duke Failberry in a liberty war. Okay. A wife pregnant. He is hoping for a son. Feels like a manly son. I have found evidence of your attempted murder of Landulf. So at some point, Jebediah here, before we took control, has attempted to murder someone, and Bishi has found out about it when I think probably Failberry lost the documents. Oh no, he's revealed it as well. I had my reasons. Here we go. I was trying to work out some way around it, but I left the game ticking, and instead it's just run through. Right, unshackled lust. Uncle Ripplesnake was taken prisoner. Scandalous priest. Radislav, under the Duchess Rodana. Been lying. Condemn him. This morning I had a delightful encounter with a charming young servant. We joked, we laughed, we parted with glad hearts. All because I made the effort to be somewhat personable. More eye contact for technically coquettish. Masterfully coquettish. Devilishly coquettish. The devil. I don't care. We have discovered household soldiers. Fantastic. Now, let's look to royal prerogative for higher crown authority. There we go. Count Stephanus mismanaging the population. Not enjoying this. So I'd like to get this city built, which is still going to take a bit of time. I think we've got 2 years on it, do we? 2 years left. Oh, another daughter. More campaign girls. We've got JLR. May you grow strong and rise. Oh, Chipadiah, we need some sons. Clearly, someone has put a curse upon our wife. We go try and find someone a bit more, Death of a commander. In the course of a practice duel, Amar has been struck. My marshal called for a physician, but it was too late. Oh, so the breed, I think, murdered him. Well done, breed. Having a sneaky battlefield murder. I like it. So we need 2 more knights now. Let's invite those to the realm. With certainty, I took Maya out playing with a bow, and to my surprise, she ran into a wounded doe. She did not hesitate in the slightest to bring it down. Greatness awaits you. Or someone always suffers. Make certain it's not you gaining sadistic or paranoid. No, let's go ambitious. One of our commanders improving. Fantastic. Joachim here. Let's recruit you. For $30. You're an Orthodox Bulgarian. Can we convert you? Yes. See the light. And the breed has been showing off a promising new recruit. Landulf here. Very well, come to the court. Landulf for the chaste. Homely. Right, so the kingdom looking good. I'll try to save some cash, because once we get this city built, I would like to build a new castle. Really strengthen our central province here. That will, of course, provide us more troops. 20 months. It's only going to be about 80 in cash. We need the Pope to kick in some money here. Nice, there's 100. Thanks, Pope. Right, so let's zoom out and see what's going on in the world. West Francia, united and establishing a monstrous-sized kingdom there. Elba still pushing on England. Sweden and Finland emerging as major players. Russia and Hungary making an appearance, and Crusader still big, still strong, still united. And another chap arriving. Let's recruit to court for $20. Yes, please. And Candravati here, emerging as a bit of a player in India. So a whole bunch of new knights recruited to the kingdom. That's good. That will keep our army filled for the moment. Let's have a look at Italy here. They're looking pretty weak. Though they do have a couple of strong allies. East Francia and Great Moravia. Do we need another knight just in case? $20, let's do it. Let's convert him. Wonderful. Wonderful. The breed improving the troops. Just trying to keep an eye on the neighbours here. Make sure if anyone becomes weak, we can jump in and quickly take advantage of it. The Duchy of Tyrol, where's that? It's up north there. I don't really want to push claims or anything way up there. Just too far to march the troops at this sort of stage. Really like Bavaria to run into some problems. In fact, you've got a daughter coming up as your only heir. Can we plot to kill you? No, and it would stress us out. County of Bari has been converted. Brilliant work indeed. We've got Lollards and the Orthodox up there. We have removed Muslim influence from the south. So let's try and drive out this orthodoxy. Culture to promote that province there. Wonderful. And let's sit back for a bit and see what's going on. Just going to tell me when the city is built. 9 more months. Okay. I would like to make 180 cash for that. How are our daughters? Maya is only 10. What I think we should do is try and seduce someone. The Queen of the Byzantines. %20 chance of success. I don't mind that. Let's start that scheme. The comfort of a friend. There are few things I enjoy more than Clamonda's company. She encouraged me to throw plates and scream into pillows. And after the emotional storm died down, I did feel better. Well done, lose 40 stress. So we'll try and ingratiate. Oh, my wife, Queen Emma, is once again absent from our chambers. We could have an intrigue challenge to find out. Let's have an intrigue challenge. My misgivings were not unfounded. I have found evidence of Emma's infidelity. She has sullied herself with a commoner. Everyone will know of your treachery, Queen. Do it give us a right to arrest her now? Yes. And let's request a divorce. After much prayer and deliberation, divorce. Huzzah! That leaves us free to marry. And let's hopefully find us someone who will bear us a mighty son. Lots of Greek girls about. Alright, so alliance with Galatia, Rhodes. Let's form an alliance with Galatia. This one's cynical, arbitrary, diligent, temperate, generous, gregarious. I think you want the party girl, which is Rhodes. Anyone can buy a token of affection, big or small. If I want to impress Basilius Lancida, I should buy her something special. A book, a handkerchief, or a seashell. Let's go with a seashell. What a gift. Thank you so much. What a wonderful gift. Anything for you. Alright, so that allies us with Rhodos. With my marriage to Queen Sibylla, the realm expects us to throw an extravagant wedding. I'll let my subjects enjoy the festivities without worry or care for 350 prestige. A nice pickup there. Caught in the act, the soul art is just barely illuminated, and Leofwin and I are pressed close. Who's this? Jebediah? Jebediah, she's a 45-year-old gross woman. What are you doing? So we could try and talk our way out of it, losing opinion of both. We're just leaving for somewhere more private. 60% chance of success. Or 64% chance you talk him into bed as well. We were just leaving, mate. Lost stress. Fantastic. Closer, let's, So we can't imprison her, which is disappointing. Even though we have evidence that she is an adulterer. A new intrigue perk, Subtle Desire. Removes the rank difference penalty that might help out against the wife of the Byzantine Emperor. $35% success chance. Very nice. I mean, it's not great. We might anger the Byzantines, but at least we'll have some fun upon the way. Shifting interests. I was watching Darkstar play with the other children when Lambert tried to push her over. Darkstar soon made a game of it. Fickle, wrathful, forgiving. Darkstar. I think Darkstar is usually pretty angry. Old Tenebris. It's wrathful and bossy. Very fitting. Right, some wars going on down there. I don't really care about all this nonsense. Amsfirth, heard of our fame, wants to join up. Sure, recruit him. Trying to save money here, but we'll take some spare knights because we usually lose a few in battle at fairly irregular pace, it seems. The celebrations had come to an end. Basilica Lancida, so she's still reading. I can see she's going to want something pious, surely. Sic et non. Good choice. It was great, wasn't it? Smouldering chemistry. Beachy does not like us, but of more concern, I notice we're not endorsed by the bishop. So let us try and sway the bishop if possible. Can we have two schemes, or is that going to cancel my other scheme? Maya came to me about Lambert bullying her. Your will is the only law that matters. Not particularly good. Nor is craven nor lazy. We'll go arbitrary. Let's start the sway scheme. Yeah, that replaced that other scheme, which is alright. I'd rather have the cash income than mess about with the Byzantines. Contrary Jebediah in charge. West Francia has again broken up, giving Aquitaine its freedom. Really like an influx of Pope dollars again. You see the city built here, the town of Alife, or probably more Alife, but Alife, that'll do. I'd like to build another castle here in this holding, but we need $116. So let's kick back, let our cash build up. Emilberg has died in the dungeons, which is fine. I'd really like to grab another territory as well, just to fill up our holdings. Of love and lust, those dreaming expressions and wistful sighs can only mean one thing. Claremonda is longing for romance. She is married, but her husband looks a bit old. Claremonda won't be lonely for long. And a feast in Lanciano thrown by our uncle, Prince Construct. It'll be a pleasure. I think she wants someone attractive, since she's currently dating an old man. Is she a ghost? A lunatic? Every guest is here in the hall. Party time. As one plate of food is replaced by the next, my uncle Goadhawk goes on and on about parties. Sure, chat about yourself and partying, mate. Claremonda for some time now. Certain my conclusion is mistaken. She does not seem to differentiate between those blessed with good looks and those who are plain. She must care more for personality or power. Now that I am a little more acquainted with Claremonda's desires, we've got a Beachy. Let's send her after Beachy and see what happens. I think that's our Beachy Jr. What started as an ordinary feast became exceptional. Well done, Prince Construct. What a good evening. To get first impressions, I hosted a dinner party. They spent the main part talking and stealing curious glances at each other. I must strike while the iron is hot. What is she like? Not much for intrigue, better with learning. Alright, Marshall. And Beachy Jr. useless. Let's go on a hunt. As I suspected, they were both accustomed hunters, as comfortable on horseback as on the ground. A great match indeed. Right, mortal adoration. And farewell, uncle. No signs of stress, Jebediah. Love and life for the moment. Though I think still probably worried about the lack of a son. Queen Sibylla here needs to get on that. In fact, would it help if she was a true servant of God? Perhaps then he would bless us with a son. No, I don't care. What do you want? You want a weak hook on me? Have you a relationship with Countess Hanula? What? Jebediah, you've chosen the worst women. We're an adulterer. That's fine. Who are they to judge? Disgusting. Your sinful acts come at a cost. And the wife pregnant. We can designate a guardian for Evelyn. Let's let the wife take care of it. My cousin Gerpurga smiles impatiently as she tells me of her latest victories. This relationship is over. Right, the bishop really not liking us. Oh, it's only at -3, so we might be able to bump that over the line just with one success here in the sway. That will help our income out a bit as we look to push to 500 to get a new castle in Benevento. And once we got that built, we should probably try and expand out some more. That should be a good boost to our army. And that will actually take care of that last holding there as well, the castle. All we need is $70 more. Go away. I was complaining about low control. Lanciano in the red, let's send the breed there. 3 years left to convert the province over here. Work on domestic affairs construct. 4 years to convert the faith and drive out the Orthodox. And Duke Failberry, doing some good work. God has cursed me with another daughter. We haven't had a Norks yet. Little Norks running about. Right, so Jebediah, currently 36 years of age and an adulterer. I think we can actually get rid of that if we give some money to the Pope to buy indulgences for our sins. But we shall look at doing that once we have this castle established. So many daughters. Can't believe there's no sons. So we have lost our alliance with Count Demetrios of Rhodos. That was through our wife, which is disappointing. And the mighty King Wulfstan has created the Order of Calatrava. Right, so another Catholic order. However, we cannot manage to get the piety needed to raise them up. Whenever we war, the Jordatids having a bit of a rebellion here by the look of this. Defending against a conquest of one of his sheikdoms. And he is really coming under pressure there. We'll have to keep an eye on this if he loses a good bit of land. That might be our time to strike and grab the rest of Tunisia. Right, so there is the money. We shall build the new castle here. Maya seems to be having a difficult time at our latest feast. She buried her face in her food. Food is always a joy, gaining gluttonous. Or could gain impatient or shy. Maya. Food is always a joy. Let's construct this castle. 5 years to get that up and running. And the land is converted to Egypt. I thought Jawatadid had broken up there for a second, but no. They are united. Their military strength similar to ours. He is still defending against a claim on his sheikdom, but that's alright. Alright, so our income up to 10 gold per month, which is good. Oh, we could tax Beachy some more. Yes, pay some more tax, Beachy. And well, that's about an episode, an hour or so's worth of content for you people. A harsh judgment. Following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my daughter Darkstar what she thought. She responded this sentence was far too harsh. Darkstar the Just? Indeed. Alright, so pause the game here and join me next time as we will probably look to expand the realm. We've done quite a bit of sort of kingdom maintenance as of late. And the populace, I think, are itching for war. This territory here of Provence looks like a likely target, as does some of the Italian lands up here. And of course we can always go on a holy war down here and pick off some of the smaller Muslim territories. But that'll be coming up in the next episode. Hope you'll join me for that. I've been Mr. Gruffle. This has been Crusader Kings 3.